Graphic Design Software Introduction. Today we will introduce the graphic software. This software includes two parts, that is graphic design and graphic display software. Graphic design is a project design software through which users can put various types of devices on each floor plan. Graphic display is a fire indication and remote management and remote viewing project status information software. When it opens the project file established by graphic design software, once a fire occurs, it can visually display the fire location and related information. Now we will introduce the graphic design software design procedure and detailed operation steps. The first time you open the software, it will prompt to enter the activation code. After entering the correct activation code, the software will prompt that the activation is successful. We briefly introduce the functions of the buttons on the software interface. Delete picture. Change picture. Add floor. Exit. Import device from NUMENS configure file. Run graphic display software. Save the design to other places in the computer. Save the design. Open the project. Create new project. Now we start project design. Step 1. Create a new project. Click New Project, select the correct panel model number, and name the project. We take 6002 panel as an example. Select 6002 panel model. Click OK. Next, we will need to input project name. For example, we name Project A. Click OK. Now we need to enter the information of fire alarm system, including CIE number and CIE serial ID. These two parameters are used to precisely locate which panel that the software communicates with. When the panel and the graphic design software are connected via Wi-Fi, the CIE number is a number in the current local area network where the panel is located. This number need to set on the panel first and can be set arbitrarily, such as 1 or 10 or 100, as long as the panel numbers are not repeated in the same LAN. It is similar to an IP address. The CIE number needs to be set on the panel, and then input it here. The CIE serial ID is a unique identification code assigned to each panel in default. We need to check on the panel, and then input it here accordingly. Enter into access level 3. Then enter into 7-3-7 configuration data transfer. Enter into 5. Configure Wi-Fi parameters. Then enter into 5.4 CIE number and serial ID. The CIE number can be set here. For example, we set the CIE number as number 1. Under the CIE number, it is the CIE serial ID. The current panel CIE serial ID is 033-106-7484. We need to write down this ID number. After set the CIE number in the panel, we back to the graphic design software, input the CIE number here. We have set the CIE number as number 1, so here we input 1. The CIE serial IDs just now we wrote down. We input 033-106-7484. Step 2. We need to insert a site plan for this project. Click Change Picture button. Select the site plan picture. It supports JPG, PNG, and PDF format. After the picture is inserted, we can adjust the picture to a suitable size in the site plan information. Picture length and picture width. For example, we adjust the image length to 985 and width to 539. Step 3. To create a detection area for the project. Click Area. Click the area which you want to monitor, then Create. And name the detection area. For example, we named the detection area as Mall. Click OK. In the project property, you can modify the detection area description. Text box background color, font color, detection area location, text box size and other information. For example, we adjust the background color of the text box to light pink and the size to 60/40. The function of the detection area. When the detection device detects the fire in this detection area, there will be a fire alarm icon in this area, indicating that there is a fire in this area. As long as you click on the area, you can check which position and device is on alarm. Step 4. To add a floor plan to the detection area. Double-click on the mall to enter into the detection area. Click Add Floor and name it. For example, we named it as First Floor. Click OK. Click Change Picture to insert a floor plan. In the project property, you can change the name of the floor plan and adjust the size of the picture to match the size of the computer screen. For example, we change the image length to 960 and width to 580. Step 5. To place the devices on the floor plan. If we have already configured the project in the NUMENS Configure software, we can export the configured file from the NUMENS Configure software and import it into the configured device library. Here, you can use the configured device library, which is much more convenient. Click Import Device from NUMENS Config file. Select the configured project file. Then all the devices installed in this project will be displayed in the configured device library. Select Loop. Here can select Loop. Select Zone. Here can select Zone. Select the corresponding device according to the loop and address number. For example, we select Loop 1, Manual Call Point 2, and then click on the actual location of the device in the floor plan. The device will be placed in the corresponding position. The position can be adjusted by adjusting the arrow. In the device information, the attributes of the device are basically automatically displayed. Every time you put a device, please confirm its loop number, address, zone, and description. If you enter a description, for example, shop, the description will be displayed on the floor plan. Please note that the devices cannot be placed outside the floor plan. If you do not configure the project in the Configure software, we have another way. You can use the graphic design software original library. New device library. Select the device from this new device library. The steps are as below. Click the arrow next to the new device library. All device types and pictures will be displayed here. Select the devices you want to place on the floor plan from the new device library. Click on the device. For example, we select heat detector. Then put it on the floor plan. Set the device information, including loop number, address, zone, and description. Please note that this information must be consistent with the device you actually installed, so that they can establish contact. For example, this heat detector is Loop 1, Address 6, Zone 2, installed in the gym. And we enter the description information. This method requires manual input of the device address and device location for correspondence, which is easy to make errors. We do not recommend. Step 6. After complete putting all the devices, save the file. Click the Save button. A project file ending in MOI format will be generated. You can name the file. For example, we name it as Project A. Click OK. Click Run Monitor. You can directly open the graphic display software to run.